This is a stretch and warm up for musicians. Let's start at the top. This is your tricep. We're going to stretch it by grabbing your elbow up top and reaching down your back like this. Hold it for about 10 seconds and then switch to the other side. Make sure you've got really good posture. Straight back, not arched back. All right, let's work down to our shoulders. This is your deltoid muscle. You can stretch that by pulling across. And make sure you breathe when you're stretching. Nice big deep breaths. All right, let's switch to the other arm. Deep breath will intensify the stretch. Good. This is your bicep. Take a wall or a doorway, and you can just stretch this way to open up your bicep and your pecs. Switch. Make sure you're not arching your back, you're just straight in line. Breathing into this one also expands your rib cage and stretches. Let's scrunch up your shoulders and drop them. When you're dropping your shoulders, they're actually landing on top of your rib cage. So you know that there's a bottom where they should be. And any instrument you play, you're going to need your shoulders down and relaxed so that you've got a really good straight back and good posture. All right, let's get down into our lower arms. We're going to follow your arm down, straight out, and just gently pull your fingers back. You don't need much of a stretch here for it to be good for music. Keep everything else loose. You can kind of rock back and forth to keep everything loose in your body. Switch. Just remember, gentle stretch here. You don't need to do very much. You can pull it this way or you can pull it this way for a little extra stretch. All right, in order to stretch these, you're going to do a stop sign and then gently bring your fingers toward you. Don't need to do very much. You can damage the small muscles pretty easily, so don't pull them too hard. Let's do the other hand. Be sure you're breathing. Good, shake it out. Okay, we're going to stretch our whole upper torso, so reach up to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling, and lean back. Breathe in. Breathe out and reach down to your toes. Yes. That stretches your whole back and the back of your legs. Reach back up to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling, and breathe in. Breathe out and lean down to your toes again. Stretch down to your toes if you can. All right, good. You're going to do big forward arm circles. You should feel that in your chest. Let's switch and do backwards arm circles. Keep your shoulders down. All right, and we can just do arm rocks. Back and forth. All right, let's do some spine twists. Just reach around with your opposite arm. This will stretch and strengthen your core. Good job. Okay, grab your water bottles. If you don't have water bottles, you can use cans of soup. And we're going to do some basic exercises for wind and for string players. So we're going to reach up and do push-ups to the ceiling. All right, let's bring those down in front of us. We're going to bring the water bottles up to level and back down. Let's do sideways arm lifts. Don't forget to breathe. And bicep curls. You should be starting to feel some heat in your arms. That's good. You don't want to practice when you're cold. So this is a good way to just bring your body temperature up, loosen up your muscles, and get the blood flowing into them. Get some endorphins going. All right, let's do some musical themed ones. This is what I call the disco. Go from your hip up to the ceiling. Nice and strong. Hip, ceiling. Hip, ceiling. Hip, ceiling. Just imagine you're a disco. All right, you can switch. Next arm, hip, across. You can intensify this by going down to your knee. It's great for your back. Really strengthens your posture muscles. You can switch to the other side, go from your knee up to the corner. And if you'd like even more of a workout, you can go from your toe. Touch your toe all the way across. And same thing on the other side. All right, nice job. Okay, we can do these where you're bringing your arms from the sides to the front. It's especially good for violinists and violists because you need a lot of these upper shoulder muscles connecting to your neck. Be able to hold your violin and bow up for hours on end during opera rehearsals. Okay, good. Set those bottles down. Now that you've strengthened these, let's do some stretches with your neck. Just lean your head to one side. I kind of just set my arms in my lap right here for a little extra stretch. You can kind of tug on that arm a little bit. That'll give you even more of a stretch. Let's switch. Tug on that arm. Breathe in for a little extra stretch. Good. Bring your head back up to center and then go straight down looking towards your toes and gently pull your head down. All right, the next couple of stretches are a little bit more advanced for those flexible types. If you can't do these, that's okay. Just do as much as you can. So, first one is hugging yourself. It's like that. Hug as tight as you can. And then if you want to intensify that, just look down through your arms. Good, okay. Now, while you're kind of there, if you can fit your elbow into elbow and then reach around so that your palms, your hands are touching each other on the palm side, this is really great for your rotator cuff. You can feel it right back here along your rotator cuff and shoulder blade. To intensify this, if this is too easy and you're not really feeling anything, just gently reach your arms towards the ceiling. Reach your hands toward the ceiling. And breathe in. Whew, I feel it in the back. I love that one. All right, to switch, just put your other elbow into the other arm's elbow. Again, you're going to put your palms together, and you'll really feel this in your back. If you can't quite do it, do as much as you can. You'll still feel it back there right along your spine. Breathe in and out. And as you exhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling just a little bit farther. Your fingers reaching to the sky. Good. All right. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Just relax those shoulders and forward shoulder rolls. The last thing I like to do, just to get myself ready for playing position for violin, is to just do some forward kicks and feel that core strength that you have. Now, when you stop doing those kicks, keep yourself in that upright position, and that's great for playing on the E string or the A string on viola. All right, one last thing, if you have your instrument, is the Statue of Liberty. So you take your instrument, reach it up without hitting the ceiling, and back down. Hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set it back down. Let's do one more second. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's switch to the other side. We'll do 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you're all warmed up. Thanks for sticking with me.